All right, folks, coming to you from Canton Ice House here in Canton, Massachusetts for the first game of the Beast playoffs. Got a little backup setup here, so try our best. We've got short bench for the Storm. It's a matchup here with the Vermont Jr Catamounts, for which I believe they took the trip down to Hamden, Connecticut earlier in the season and resulted in a 1-1 tie with the two teams. Attempt to try to do a swap out here. Got some sound coming. Christensen in net for the Storm. Catamounts control the zone. Shot to Christensen and he pads that, saves it. Should do a little swap out on the fly here. On the attack. Mills Hall shot. And Mills Hall buries that one for the Storm. And first shift and first shot. And Mills Hall coming up with a full head of steam and finds the back of the net for the Storm. Again, short bench for the Storm, as we said previously, but looks like that might be the same with the Catamounts as well. Mills Hall grabbing one quick here. 22, there's 30 seconds in. 22:30 on the halves here. Face-off draw. Comes away the Catamounts. Throw it deep, looking for the chase. Christensen lets that one rep and rim around. Rustico in the back. Rustico. That one gets up to Demers. Demers is going to take the same road. And he is stopped right at the blue line there. Zulia. Some of these names are familiar from, again, when we matched up with them in Hamden. 1-1 tie. Shot wide, and Catamounts grab one there. Hey, now it's equalizer. Just 31 quick seconds after the Mills Hall goal. And we're back to 1-1 here, as was the outcome from previous month. Got a fracas behind the goal line. And looking to work outside of the Catamounts, using that blue line blocker there. Shem chasing into the corner. Comes back around. Catamounts on the doorstep. And Christensen kicks it to the outside. Zulia, big D-man for the Catamounts. Shem tangles. That one runs behind the net. Nice cycle for the Catamounts, keeping possession and in the zone. Deep in the zone, pinching down, number 42, but risk reward there. Reynolds coming up hard. Reynolds gets knocked in the noggin there. Catamounts looking for an escape. Use the far side, stretching the ice. Reynolds repays the favor. Vasey deep, below the goal line. He's with Rustico. Paired up on D. Comes back to Zulia. Zulia tangles with Demers. Demers and Zulia go behind the net. And Zulia switches that, goes the other way with it. Demers coming all the way back. Big back check for him. He'll take it back. Look to reset. Look for a breakout. And dispossessed right as he's trying to come over the blue line and out of the zone. Shot for the Catamounts. Good idea. Feed the open guy below the dot. Another one comes over, that hits the post. That one comes back to Kilty. Kilty's going to try to turn this one up ice. Kilty dispossessed. He pushed hard into the wall. Rustico, step down, Rustico, shot is blocked. And Mills Hall. Keeping it in the zone, keeping it alive is Shem. Throw it below the goal line. Pizza Gilly, there's he out there. We're seeing him in New Haven. Thinking he should have gotten some pizza on his way. A trip down south into Connecticut. That was the Yale Bulldogs series. Vasey's that's the needle. He gets through 4 Catamounts, but puck doesn't come with him there. Rustico plays the body, dispossesses his opponent. Mills Hall feeds it up, looking for help along the wall. Rustico does a little scissor switch with him. Rustico trying to get to it right in the slot. That shot blocked by Christensen, runs up over the glass behind the net. Quite a bit of green flag hockey here. 18 minutes remain in the first half. And didn't take more than 61 seconds to have to arrive at the result. That was the conclusion of 45 minutes of hockey previously. We get an offsides here, and I'll try to hook up my tripod here. All right, we're cooking now. Shot, bad save. Back into the corner. Catamount step down. And not before Demers got an idea with it. Demers looks to play, skate it out. A lot of possession here for the white team. That draws back to Sulia. Looks like 3 will come off for a tired crew there. And Catamounts with possession, dominating possession here early in this contest, and they find that one by Christensen. He had a pad out there. I think it snuck by that tight side. And Catamounts go up 2-1, 16-38. And again, on the penalty there for the power play. Sorry, I missed all that. That was in part stoppage, I guess. Shem tries to get that one up to Kilty. That one runs a little wide. Rustico gets right into his opponent. Rustico with a broken stick, and he's upset about it. Just showing the fans, I guess, and probably showing Dad there. Julia's heavy shot. He keeps that one on the ice, and that one rebounds directly up over the head of Christensen. Just curious what we got going here. Slide this over a little bit. We don't want that. Okay. And he's got a Shim's coming back on the ice here. Not sure what's going on. Wants to go off ice. I don't know if he's got an extra stick there. I'll try to find that for him. Try to get in the slot. Gotta put that on the side door. And Vermont here, again, controlling the zone. 5-on-5 hockey, you wouldn't think it if you're just tuning in here. Shot, pad save. One tracks over and rebound off to the side. And Storm get an escape from the zone. Demers is going to look to reset. We'll use Shem there. Shem's going to chase back. Shem feeds that up to Vasey. Vasey right at the bench for the Catamounts. That's tracked down from Demers. Demers handles. He's going to pull it back out of the zone. That's going to take 3 Storm that needs to get out of the zone and unable to get out quick enough. Zeta. The Catamounts intercepted by Vasey. Truman Vasey. Truman Vasey shoved into the glass with no possession on the puck. He'd already let that puck rip. And for playing the body here, it looks like that's a Catamount strategy today. It is part of the game. Like seeing Mills Hall up there, playing forward today. Demers and Reynolds, the front 3 working well together. And again, Mills Hall scoring early. You missed that. Scored just 30 quick seconds into the contest. Ripped down the ice, side, getting a shot on net, and found its way to the back of the net. That one coming out. And Rustico does a nice job keeping it in the zone, but he's got to retreat on the advancing Catamount. Catamounts coming to the zone, pad save. A rebound bounces behind the net. Shem tries to corral it. That's going the other way, switching it up. That one comes to Demers. I think that's Demers with I'm going to check my white helmet. So the other white helmet. It's both Reynolds and Demers. Plenty of ice time for everybody today. And grabbed out of the air, number 35, Tendy. Looks like Justin McCann, maybe, Macron. Let's see if I can get the look at the back of his jersey. All right, Storm win the face-off. Cats in the corner. Oh, good idea by Kilty. Kilty tries that low-angle shot. Gasparino on the ice. Gasparino, Kilty, Demers, the front 2, or the front 3, sorry. Vasey and Rustico back on D. And escaping back out, Whitcomb. Whitcomb brings it to neutral. A little bit of neutral catch here for the Cats. Kelty tries to get it by his opponent. He's able to, uses his skate to drag it out. Gets into neutral. Truman Vasey, again, Vasey checks up a little bit. He knows there might have been a shoulder coming his way. Smart people don't make the same mistake twice. One tipped in to the zone. Zulia feeds it up to Albertson. Demers drops it off at the blue line. Vasey struggles to get to it. Another save there for Christensen. Christensen looking good in net. Getting plenty of shots here, that's for sure. A little east-west hockey here, but again, Cats have the Storm pinned deep in the zone here. 11:15 remaining in the first half. 2-1 game. Alrighty, 50% more goals. Rustico found himself a stick. Looks like a lefty stick. And look at the reverse that, go the other way with it. Mills Hall, Kilty, and Reynolds all trying to be disruptive in the circle there. Good pass up for the Cats. Coming into the zone. Shot. Stick save. Yeah, we could probably zoom in a little bit more in the zone. A lot of action down there. And that's going to go all the way down, avoiding the ice. And that's a drop off. D-man comes back for it. That one thrown up into the zone. Dietz, shot, and Dietz finds the far side of the net. And makes it a 3-1 game here. Cats strike early. That might actually be a secondary assist for McCraw there, it looked like. He fed that one up to the D-man. D-man got it up. And Catamounts go up 3-1 here. 10:16 remaining in the first half. Big pad save. Onslaught of shots here coming from the Catamounts. Demers, though, getting a look up ice. And hands coming up over the head there for a check. Surprised that. Letting that one play. Zulia, another nice pass in the neutral zone. Gets by Vasey, and nice job by Christensen to step up and disrupt that play before his opponent could get a shot. Demers, he's got puck on a stick, looking up ice. Demers carries it. Vasey follows. Vasey the trailer. Demers there. Demers shot. And Demers upset with himself on that. And that one directed up into the netting, and we'll get a stoppage for the faceoff just beneath us here. It's McCrae. I take it back there. McCrae is the goaltender, the netminder. That's going to be a nice. We come all the way back down on that, but looking for those aggressive passes all the way up, stretch passes, and we'll reset. We'll redo what we just did in the zone here. Got to think the both teams appreciate a little bit of stoppage here. It's been some green flag hockey. Face-off win for the Cats. They get it up out of the zone. Comes to Truman Vasey. Vasey under duress. Gives that puck up. And gets it to Demers. Demers and Vasey. A little confusion on who's playing the puck. And that's going to bring the Catamounts down behind the net. Catamounts come out to the point. Zulia. Zulia's got the heavy shot from the point. And low angle shot for the Cats, making a 4-1 game. And working that outside. Zulia and his winger there working back and forth. And wearing the fishbowl there. Looks like number 9 for the Cats. Now you score, you stay. So that's Dietz. Notches the 4th goal for the Catamounts. Face off at center ice. 8:57 remaining. Catamounts again up into the zone. That shot runs up high, hits the glass behind the net. Shem draws back, oh, dangerous pass. And that results in a shot on net. That tries to get it over his D partner, but in that passing lane was a white jersey. When you're in the blue jerseys, you want to make sure you're not passing to the white jerseys. It's Hockey 101. Whitcomb's going to rip that one deep. Referee takes a knee and tries to escape that. Storm feed it out, get it to neutral. Mills Hall chasing, rest to go with him. Also got Reynolds there as well. Murs efforts to escape. Puts it along the blue line. Passes up to Mills Hall. Mills Hall right beneath us. Mills Hall getting all kinds of tangled with his opponent. He doesn't appreciate it. He lets him know that. Sometimes actions are stronger than words. Right? Casparino tries to center up to Demers. Dispossessed. The Catamounts back on the attack. Dragging inside. Vasey gets the hands up, try to play the body. Catamounts again being able to working well outside there. Oh, dangerous one bouncing. Almost bounced behind Christensen, it looked like, and then might have five-holed him coming out of the net. Did not go in the net, but kind of a funky bounce there. Not sure anyone really knew where it was, but it was in front, and got a clear drop-off play. The Catamounts. Done a nice job engaging their D, but just dominate possession. When you do that, it's pretty hard to have an answer for it. Shem's going to V that one off the wall, try to get an escape, and he does. And Demers is on it. Demers coming up. Demers with the shot. That one stopped. Oh, secondary effort. Gets the rebound. And almost got it in on the shoulder of McCurry. And that's going to be an icing call. No ice. Front man waves it off. Christensen was pretty sure it was an ice, but back man didn't agree. Dietz, the recent goal scorer. That one intercepted by Vasey. That one turned though. Rooney one-on-one with the goalie. Christensen stones him. That's going to be a big ice for Sulia. The big man throws it all the way down. Looking to catch a stick from one of his teammates, but yeah, Vermont fans are pretty jazzed up. Got a chance to talk with them when they were down in Hamden. Have to hand it to them, all the travel they do. They've got to come down south and pretty much everything, so they'll find some good competition. So far today, Storm not able to help them with that effort. But there's a long game. Zeta dazzling in the zone and a little crafty with it. Storm seeing him, tracking it up. And Reynolds beneath us, playing the body. Mills Hall loses his lumber. He's going to chase that down. Rustico coming down. Rustico. And Kristen says, you know what, let me get a stoppage here. Which with a short bench is not the worst idea. You know, there's much more terrible ideas than that. But yeah, get a stoppage, get you guys some oxygen in those muscles, and everyone catch their breath a little bit. Do an adjustment here. Face off. Moves back to the Cats. Cats engage the D again. Hitting a bunch of skates between. That's sticking the net. Again, coming back out to the other point. Shot. That one blocked somewhere. And efforting to try to keep that in the zone. Kilty's going to give chase. Kilty and Sulia. Kilty tries to grab it. Loses an edge. That's going to come all the way down. Front man waves it off and then calls it. So can't have it both ways, but apparently you can. All right, 4:32, 4-1 game. Vermont Junior Catamounts with the lead. Quick scoring to start the game. If you had goal in first minute, your bet cashed. If you had two goals in first 61 seconds, that bet cashed too. And since that equalizer, the Catamounts have found 3 additional goals. Shot. That one goes up in a funky spot. Apparently the Canton Ice House, beautiful facility, 2 rinks, the red rink, blue rink. Last time we were here, we played in the blue rink. Apparently home of the Curry College Colonels. So a lot of purple branding here for Curry College. Just around the corner, I guess. Whitcomb, V's it behind the net. Reynolds there. Reynolds sees it. Reynolds still efforting to get to it. Good job by Reynolds, Casparino. They work along the wall. And Reynolds wants to pay it back. Whitcomb. On the attack is Demers. Demers, he's got some foot speed here. And flips another one up. And lucky fan beneath us. That one flips up over. He's going to try for it. Let's see. He's got it. Oh, there you go. All right. Projectiles, anything which only the Earth's gravity isn't affecting it. Demers shot. Hard shot. He goes the other way with it. And face-off drawback, and Demers' shot blocked, and ricochets high up into the netting on the far corner. Mills Hall taking the face-off for the Storm. In there with Dietz. Mills Hall throws it to space, chasing down is Kilty, and nice avoidance from the Cats. Rustigo goes down, Rustigo. Oh, bad save. Rebound, secondary rebound. Wow, good job on Christensen. Christensen able to get back over to it. Kind of 3, almost 4 efforts there, and rebounds. He was able to notch the secondary effort. 2:35 remaining in the first half. I think we're making a nice cut between the two. Need to have a winner. Apparently the winner of today, this first contest, will play today. The loser of this contest will play tomorrow in a consolation game early tomorrow morning. Or so I'm told. Another shot, breadbasket save. And Christensen gets it right into his pads and picks it off the ice with his glove, feeds it back to the referee, and we'll do a face-off right to his right. Moves back to Sulia. Sulia, D-to-D pass over to Whitcomb. Whitcomb shot, and looking for the tip up, and snagged out of the air by Christensen. Face-off win for the Catamounts. Again, defensively, they're very much offensively engaged on the blue line here. Whitcomb gets disrupted by Reynolds. Reynolds pins him up, freezes the puck, and puck gets dislodged. Coming across, trying to feed the open man on the far side, weak side of that. Basie feeds it up, chip up shot, and looks like it caught something there, so that's going to be either an offsides or play it right there, the dot. Yeah, right there. Looks like we'll have a face-off. Excuse me. Yourself draw back, throwing it deep, and the chase is looking a little muted. Shot from Kilty, runs wide, and back to the Catamounts. The Catamounts get another effort. 75 seconds remain in the first half. Charging hard is Demers, but it's Galley right there, watching the puck, and that's always where the play is. You can find the puck, you can find the play. Look at the track inside. Rustico keeps him wide. Nice defensive effort there. Jack Rustico wearing the number 1-8 in the red gloves. Another shot. Dangerous screen there for Christensen, but he's able to mark it up. Kelty gets it by his opponent, but his opponent quickly gets a turn, rips that puck the other way. 35 seconds remain. Not sure where that puck, it almost looked like it was in the net and rimmed out, but. And one last effort here, looks like trying to mount that charge is Demers. Playing the pick on Demers. That's going to frustrate him. Cross ice pass. Whitcomb. Whitcomb with a final shot probably. And tracking over is Rustico. Basie looks up ice. And he's just going to kick it up to neutral. That sound is the end of the first half. Well, Catamounts lead the Nor'easters by a score of 4-1 as they head into the dressing room for an ice cup. All right, so apologies again for some of the tech glitches early. Having a hard time syncing up with the Wi-Fi, but so far we switched over to our main system here, and I think we're clicking away. All right, so 22:30 goes on the clock. Get a nice cut. Take a quick break here. Fantastic snack bar, and we'll check in on some college football games. All right. So see you guys at the other side of this intermission. All right, pretty nice ice cut here. Nice and cool in here as well, even up high. So looks like the ice is setting up nicely. All right, getting ready for a second half. 22:30 on the clock. That whistle means let's get to center ice here, boys, and get a face off. All right, so one thing that's been interesting too, the first and second half, right? That's always kind of fun. The other thing that's kind of goofy is they don't switch sides, so it feels like mite hockey in the second half of some of these games. What? Oh, did we pick up a scanner? Yeah. All right, Demers. Max Demers out there, Kilty, Mills Hall, Vasey, and Rustico. My stat department says we have another player out there, so we should see second shift if that's indeed the case. Looks like cycling 3D and 2 lines of forwards. So that would, math would work out. High rising shot coming the way of the D-man. Snake going through his progression there. Always like watching the creatures that are called goalies. Right? Yeah, there you go. What's that? Oh, Denage, there we go. Cameron Denage coming to the ice surface for second half, making the trip up to Massachusetts. So glad to have him help the cause. Gives 2 front lines. Oh, he's got the bright, looks like he's got the bright red socks in his bag. Must have just come from the Devils game, I guess, right? What team does he play for? Probably could look on my stat sheet here. Yeah. Again, Catamounts back to controlling the outside pretty well and controlling the zone at the same time. Denage fired up. He's got the freshest legs on the ice. Denage takes a shot, and McCreary snags that one to his bread basket. There's Denage, a little zoom in. There he is. We're in the Ocho. All right, so 20:43 left in the second half, 4-1 game. Again, 2 quick goals from either side to start the contest, and since then, Catamounts capitalized on opportunities to add 3 more to that, so making it a 4-1 with 3-goal differential. Shot from Dietz, it followed up, and I'm not sure Christensen had that covered because he didn't get the whistle, and then looks like maybe a leaky rebound number 27 there. He's leading the choo-choo line. Not really many hands to fist pump, but it's Galley, I think, on the Dietz shot and rebound. And just lurking around that side screen door. Makes it a 5-1 game. Goes back to Vasey. Vasey, nice feed pass to Kilty. Kilty's in the zone. He's got Mills Hall with him. Mills Hall extends to it. Mills Hall back up. Mills Hall, good effort and stick work. Pizza Galley, he wacky pass back there. Kilty tries to keep it in the zone. Over the big cross, but Rustico's going to dip it down into the zone. Kilty works into the zone. Kilty feeds up to the slot. Good idea. Vasey. Vasey's got it. Working the outside here. Vasey, Mills Hall. Goes back out to Vasey. Vasey's got to give chase. And back man says an ice. Front man agrees, and we'll get a face-off back down in the zone here for the Storm. All right, partial line change here for both teams, looks like. Denage taking the face-off for the Storm. Bright Red Sox. He's got Casparino and Reynolds winging him. Vasey throws it up in. That shot blocked from the point. Another one gets by Vasey, and backman waves it off. And deep in the zone, looks like that might have been an offensive pass back. Christensen tracks it over, block shot. Nice job by Vasey to work the wall. Passes to the wall, he always passes back to you. Casparino up to Reynolds. Reynolds gets to the Vasey. Vasey looks up ice. Vasey, Casparino, and Rustico. And Cats turn that, they got 3-on-1 here. And looking to take away the downstairs. Nice job by Christensen to take away the downstairs, gets those pads outstretched and swipes it off and out of the way with his catcher glove on ice. Beat Sulia. Sulia is coming into the zone. He throws that one behind the net. Looking at the trap, number 27, Pizzigalli, I think that is. Short little pass up, and Christensen sees it. And he gets a smother, cover, and a stoppage. Yeah. Goalie cam. All right, that's all we got. All right, and we're gonna face off down in the zone. Demers, looks like he's in the zone, or he's in the circle, I should say, at the face-off dot. Back around to Rustico. Rustico rims it. And Shem tries to skewer it and push it forward. Shem looks like he's got jabbed up around the neck there. He's screaming something. And Cats again find the back of the net. Make it a 6-1 game. All right, Dunaj and Dietz at center ice, taking the face-off. And Cats getting another one here, make it a 6-1 game. Again, both benches equal size now with the addition of Dunaj arriving for the second half. Lanzetta crosses up to F1 there. Hard to understand. Well, maybe missing a few players today. Having played a 1-1 game with this team previously, and now a 6-1, 5-goal differential. Just starting into the second half here. A little bit of a head scratcher. Not sure Vegas saw that coming. But. Rustico's going to take that. Wind it around. Almost makes it up to Dunaj. All three up front, Casparino, Reynolds, and Dunaj. Dunaj tries to keep it in the blue line, but in the zone. He's unable to. Rustico. Oh, sorry, along the wall. Good icing call, and looks like this referee's ready to drop the puck down here. Usually got the two-man system, you have the two-puck system as well. Keep the games going, but a little not much urgency here. Finnegan draws it back to Jack Rustico. Rustico, the shot is wide, but Demers over on that far side. Demers and Kilty will be teammates on the SGWL squad. Mills Hall, again loses his lumber, but big hits is Sulia, big boy. And it looks like an offsides, and that'll be a face-off just outside the zone. Looks like Canton High School also plays here. Canton, one of the names on the ice surface. Home for Curry College as well. Canton Youth Hockey probably. Xavier and Brothers and Westwood. Westwood High School, I think. And another icing call. And no one's chasing that down, at least on this side of the ice. They're not going down. Again, short bench and tired legs. That's usually a recipe right there. Pretty slow game and less urgency on those icing calls. You see good puck movement outside. Kelty thought that was going to be out. He lays back on it. Shem snags that one out of the air, gets it up to Kelty. Kelty gets it to Demers just over the blue line. And Whitcomb quickly advancing into neutral. Whitcomb at center ice. Whitcomb all by himself. It's 1-on-3 there, looks like, or 1-on-4 almost. Tries to thread the needle through the storm. The eye of the storm, if you will. That one rimmed around. That's going to come over to Shem. Shem and Kilty. Kilty's going to grab it. Kilty's going to turn that up ice. And not before his opponent, Rooney, has got other ideas with it. FV's behind the net. Christensen low on the ice right now, taking away the downstairs. And that backhanded from Rooney. It's snagged out of the air by Christensen. Save for Christensen. 14:47 remaining in the second half. Big shot, pad save. Reynolds with Dunage. Great pressure. Playing close. Casparino with them as well. And that comes out to Lanzetta for the Cats. Coming up outside. Shem goes the other way with it. Gets it into the zone. Chasing is Reynolds. Reynolds and Casparino outstretched to try to get to that puck. Lanzetta, I believe, number 19. Shot. And that one stick save and covered by Christensen. So a number of players out today, Jordan Fish and Tyler Racine. I believe all healthy scratches. Blake Bevere, West Tabor, not able to make the trip, I guess. Kowalczyk we've had out for a while now, and Christo, unfortunately. Maybe Claudia's still watching, I'm not sure. She's a super fan. And Newman, the other netminder for the Storm. So hopeful to see them in tomorrow's matchup. No, that's going to be an early one over in Randolph, Mass, right? The Laval Arena. Another nice new facility. Usually in your Massachusetts, you're going to some kind of Veterans Memorial rink, but sure not today, and probably not tomorrow either for the Storm. McRitchie goes the other way to Sulia. And that one comes back to Vasey. Vasey, he's always looking for the big stretch passes. Tries to get that over to Demers. Plays it off the wall. McRitchie back to it. And his winger is going to carry that deep. Rustigo chases. That one comes out to neutral. And no ice here. Offensive pass back. And Demers lets Sulia know he's there. Sulia and Demers tangle. Kilty comes to help out. McRitchie helps out Zulia. They got 4 back. Mills Hall tries to grab it out of the air, get it over to Kilty. Kilty's going to try to turn it. Kilty battles. Yeah, it looks like someone grabbing a stick there. Demers. Demers gets to it. Demers gets it back to Shem. Shem says, you know what, you take it. Gives it back to him, playing along the wall. Under pressure and under duress again are the Storm. Deep in their zone, battling for possession. Sulia, usually don't see him come that deep, but he's down below the goal line. And covering D for him, one of his forwards. Mills Hall comes up with it. Nice little drop off to Demers. And Mills Hall tries to drop it back over to Demers. Clever play. Good idea there. A lot of good hockey IQ from Mills Hall. And looking for some good movement here. And when you got a short bench, you got to make that puck do a lot of the work. And passing is one of those ways. You save your legs a little bit. And we see that with beer league a lot of times. And you'll see the more veteran players, they let the puck do the work. Vasey tangles. Dunaj comes back. Dunaj drop off to Rustico. Rustico's going to survey the scene. He likes what he sees up by Vasey, but yeah, that one's got to skitter out of play. Dunaj coming up with speed. That one comes to net. McRae's got to field it off to the side. Reynolds dips underneath. And that one's going to come all the way down, and Christensen calls for the ice. And referee agrees with him this time. Ooh, that's going to be on the door mark. Look at that. That was a well-placed shot. If we were curling, that might have been a point. In the circle, almost on the dot. Whitcomb tries to go the other way with it. Vasey steps down. He pinches down from the blue line. Shortens the zone up a little bit. Always a good idea. That's a weird bouncing puck. Hits the post and bounces up into McRae's glove there. Outstretched glove. All right, face off. Back to Vasey. Vasey kicks it deep. Dunaj chases. Vasey and Dunaj, always like seeing two of them work really well together. Not sure if they do play during the school year, but great effort by Dunaj. Outstretch. Dietz shot. Fire and release, and puck keeps moving. And Shem sees it. He's going to let it run. He's got Casparino help him out. Big Dietz behind the net. Vasey's going to reverse it. It's just like playing Uno. The reverse play. Shem tries to get up to Reynolds. Reynolds tries to get a little shovel out of the zone, but unable to get it to neutral. And that one's going to come back out all the way down. And no ice call. Again, might have been another offensive pass. We've seen the Cats work in the zone well, and they've been passing up, down, all around when they've been in the zone offensively. Mills Hall. Sulia looks to check up on him. Mills Hall still with it. Mills Hall feeds it over to Kilty. Kilty right there on the top of the paint. Comes all the way down to Vasey. Vasey in neutral. Vasey retreating, but captures that puck, gives it to Demers. Demers is going to go back. Demers is surveying the scene. Tries to get it to Rustico. Doesn't have enough speed to it to get past the approaching winger. Sulia, big D-man. Again, flipping that over. 9 minutes remain in the second half of play. Coming into the second half, a 4-1 game. Now it's a 6-1 game. Pad save. Vasey. Vasey gets it over to Rustico. D-to-D pass. Rustico, the big stretch pass. Beautiful connect with Demers. Demers, he's got time. Shot, rebound. And McRae's there. And Sulia laying into Demers. And this is getting a little out of hand here. 6-1 game. No one's got the appetite for this. Sulia laying on top of Demers there. And there's no appetite for that. Sulia heads to the box. It continues. Yeah, pointing to the scoreboard never helps anybody either. roughing, 5-minute major, looks like. Sulia's going to go to the dressing room, seeing that. You know, everyone wants to see their goalie get manhandled a little bit, but yeah, referee's in the box right now. Some squawking coming from the fans here, I'm not sure. So, looks like the home team, that's Sulia's going on the board there, number 21. And I've got to think there was head contact in there as well, so they're going to take another one here for maybe game misconduct, I don't know. Somebody on the ice, right? Seem happy with what they've got here. There's one in the box, I guess. That leaves Demers and Kilty out there. And Mills Hall pushed off the puck, and 5 minutes for the Storm to work here. The 5-on-4 man advantage, but shorthanded, they're in the zone. Kilty winds up, tries to get up to Vasey. Mills Hall is going to pull back. That drop off. I think that's the Rustico. And staying in the neutral zone right now. Kilty gets it in, but Wick comes to it. Cats possess during the 5-minute major here. Sulia again, the number 21. Left the ice surface. He's got someone in the box serving for him. Someone's going down to ask some questions. Not sure. Going to get many answers right now. Icing call, and that'll rip all the way down. 3:57 remaining in the man advantage. The major penalty, roughing call, and 7:17 remaining in regulation. Game settling back down here a little bit, but again, bang play there. Demers shot on the goalie. And goalie stop, but rebound, and wasn't really a whistle, so he kept at it. And the defenseman did not appreciate seeing his goalie continuing to face the pressure that it was from Demers. Dunaj to Reynolds. Reynolds shot. That's blocked. Dunaj. Vasey, Dunaj shot, and McCrary not there, looking for the wraparound is Dunaj. And winding up here is Rooney. Rustico angles off. Rustico gets a stick to that. Dispossesses Rooney. Rooney's back to it. He hits the post. Side shot, Wickham shot, shorthanded effort. 3 minutes left in the major penalty. And the man advantage for the Storm. Vasey plays it off the wall, but Dietz is there. Again, quick count, there's 5 blue jerseys and 4 white jerseys skating about the ice surface, so usually that's an advantage. And winding up here is Reynolds. Reynolds coming in. Reynolds tries to play it inside. I think there's only been 1 penalty up to this point. So sometimes you'll get that frustration that will mount and build, and that's continuing down there. Everyone's got an opinion on what a penalty should be right now. It's a 6-1 game. Let's just play this out. And some frustration here from some of the Vermont fans, it looks like. And 2 are going to the box. It's going to be offset. 5:54 or 5:45. 5:45, which would be 3:45 and a whistle, right, with the offset. So still 5-on-4 hockey with the offset. Reynolds and his opponent in the box. Kilty's coming into the zone. Kilty, shot. And directed away by McRae. Chipped up, grabbed out of the air by Vasey. Vasey gets it down to his stick. Vasey looks for help. He's got an outlet there with Mills Hall. Mills Hall tries to come inside on it. Demers and Kilty. And okay, here Vasey outside. Demers gets it over to Mills Hall beneath us. Mills Hall's shot is wide. You got a penalty coming, delayed penalty. And looks like here, Christensen just recognizing that, so he's going to come to the bench. Adding the extra attacker is Dunaj. Dunaj comes to the ice surface. We have 6-on-4 hockey right now for the Storm if they can maintain possession. And they do maintain possession, get a clean entry, but unfortunately, Vasey was offsides. And looks like a slashing call coming the way of Dietz maybe, or number 25. Let's see. 25 is making his way over there. So they're going to have some stacked penalty. Well, not really stacked penalty. That's going to be a second penalty. That one will go on the clock. So there's going to be 1:21 of 5-on-3 hockey and 2 minutes of, or after that expires, right? If the Storm don't score here. But again, looking for a matchup. I take it back. Why is it 4-on-4 right now? Oh no, it's 5-on-4, or 5-on-3, sorry. 5-on-3, slowing it down. Looking for options. Chasing over are the Cats. Cats looking to kind of play their triangle here. Vasey right there. Vasey inside. He has an effort. Dunaj is going to come back out to the point. Shem gets it to Rustico. Rustico beneath us. Rustico over to Dunaj. 52 seconds remain in the man advantage. And that's still going to be an icing call. USA Hockey rules, you can't ice on the PK. So again, that's going to keep them back on the PK. I think it was 3:45 for the offset. So Reynolds in the box still with an offset on a hold, I believe, with his opponent. Not sure what the penalty was on both sides there, but 2 players with offsets. Vasey. Dunaj shot. McRae gets to it. All right, so Dunaj, Casparino, Vasey up front, Rustico, and Shem. Comes back to Shem. Shem gets it back over to Dunaj. Cameron Dunaj gets it to Jack Rustico right beneath us. Rustico, he's got Vasey pinned in the corner. Vasey, good idea there to Dunaj. 22 seconds remain. The 2-man advantage with the 5-on-3 hockey. So while the Cats dominated here in most of this contest, some frustration and some penalties coming away late here in the contest. 2 seconds remain, 3-on-5, and McRae gets a cover. Rustico there to survey and make sure it was a clean cover. All right, so now that's going to be a 5-on-4 hockey with 37 seconds left. That'll allow the Cats to add 1 extra to the litter box here. Christensen getting a reprieve here. He's been getting a lot of work today, and right now he's able to watch from afar the action down here in the offensive zone for the Storm. Whitcomb, Mills Hall, and Demers going the other way on the 5-on-4. A shorthanded effort for the Cats. Efforting to get an escape there. Waning seconds of the man advantage. And we got full strength hockey here. Webb comes to the ice. He's going to go right to the bench. No, yeah, he's going to, no, he's staying on ice. He gets to the bench now. And we got full strength hockey for both teams. That fed to the front. That comes up to the blue line, but not over. And that defining edge of the blue line makes the zone as large as it can be as it's exiting the zone. Good block by Kilty, using his skates there from the McRitchie shot. And looks like VT might have been offsides by about 10 strides, but who's counting? All right, 1:53 remaining in the contest. Got to have a winner, so it has to go to overtime. If no, that's not going to happen. Right back, Rustico to Shem. Sheave and exit. And Reynolds back to Shem again. Shem is going to backhand that. Whitcomb grabs it though. He comes in the zone for the Cats. Dunaj, nice tight turn, gets it up ice. Giving chase is Reynolds. Reynolds out of the box on the offset. Sometimes you get stuck in there for a while with the offsets and you don't catch a whistle. 80 seconds remain. Dietz comes up, takes it outside, weaves his way back in, but Rustico is wise to it. Christensen there. Dangerous puck in front. And Christensen kind of lobs it to Shem, and Shem gingerly tries to get it up to Dunaj, I think. 1 minute to play. Saved by Christensen. He's got a ton of saves today, there's no doubt about that. And following up in short order for his previous game, too. Another stop there, wasn't sure that was stretched out a little bit, but took away the inside, took away the whole downstairs, so nice job for Christensen. And these boys have got to be gassed today on both sides, the short benches, and high tempo hockey. You'll be able to play at high level and got to oxygenate those muscles, you know. So. Looking for the big cross, coming back over to Christensen. And we're clapping the 7-1 goal, okay, I guess so, and we're going to Selly. All right, 36.5 seconds, 7-1. Bills Hall comes back to it, tries to get out of the zone. McRitchie shot, another save for Christensen, and clock keeps ticking, but probably just keep this running. Running time. Is it 6-goal differential for running time? Face-off win for the Cats. Yeah, runs it into the corner. Probably get a freeze here. Yeah, it's still hammering at it. VT. And it comes back to Kilty. Kilty, he's just going to rim it around. And that, folks, is the end of today's contest. And the Storm will play tomorrow, I believe, 7:30 in Lovell. Right? What? What's that?
7:40. Give us the time.
7:40. I'm corrected. Thank you. 7:40. So make sure you set your alarm and get your cup of coffee going. 7:40 tomorrow morning. We'll try to bring it there from Lovell. I haven't done a game there yet, so hopefully we'll be able to get some kind of connectivity, make this magic happen. All right. Well, it's always good to see them shake hands at the end and skate to their respective dressing rooms and call it a day. So nice to see Dunaj making the trip up. Good addition there in the second half, and hope to see a few more skaters tomorrow, and we'll take it from there. So thanks again, folks, for joining us from the Canton Ice House here.